What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy. You already know. You already know. L&L Lawn Service, Kansas City, Missouri, Blue Springs area. Back at you. Alright guys, it's been a while since I've been on here. I want to talk about a few things of how I do some of my pricing. And that's pricing. So we're kind of in that third quarter. I got that off of Johnny Mo. I watch a lot of Johnny Mo videos. He gives good content, so I watch it. Whether you like it or not, I watch him. There's other people that I watch too. Shout out to Johnny Mo. Shout out to Johnny Blades of Grass. Shout out to Quick Cuts, Vic with Quick Cuts. Shout out to B&B. Blake. Shout out to Blake and B&B. He's up here in the Kansas City area. I watch his videos heavy. Who else I watch? Saving Green. I watch his videos. Like I said, whether y'all watch them or not, and you disagree with them or you agree with them, that's your opinion. That's what you do. But I look at content. I look at the guys. I also watch Brian from Brian Lawns Maintenance. Brian, I watch his stuff too. But I look at these guys to get content. I'm still learning. I'm learning all the time. I don't have this down. They claim that they don't have it down either, but they've been doing it more years than I've been doing. So I just wanted to share with you guys. Might help you, might not. Might work for your business, might not. Might work for your area, might not. I'm just going to share with you my numbers and how I do things as far as some of my pricing. And what I'm thinking about right now, since it's the third quarter, I'm thinking about aerations, overseeding, putting down some fertilizer, granulated, putting down fertilizer, and leaf cleanups. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. But I want to talk about aeration, overseeding, and putting down some fertilizer, granulated. All right. Okay. So and I got on my board so I stay consistent, of what and how I price it. And I got all these numbers off of, like Johnny Mo would say, knowing your numbers, knowing how much you need to make per day, knowing what you need to pay on your equipment, to pay your gas, all that stuff. And I've done that, trying to figure out my numbers, what I need to make per day and things like that. So every time I go out, and what I need to make that month. So I got a set amount that I need to make each month, and then I break that down into 30 days, and that's how much I need to make for that month, those days. I even break it down even further, because I do my yards on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I got 4 days of doing yards and things. And so within those 4 days, how much I have to do and what I got to bring in, and then the rest become profit, or I save the rest. And I am a saver, guys. I got my winter fund. I got that off Johnny Mo. You got to have your winter fund. Know your numbers, winter fund. So I got probably we got December, January, February, and then we start doing stuff again. So I got about 2.5 to 3 months. Missouri is kind of funny because, heck, at the end of February you could start, or mid-February, you know, it can start warming. You never know with Missouri, but the safe side, December, January, February are the 3 months that you got to have money to still continue to pay your bills, your insurance, things like that. So that's where your winter fund comes into play. You still got to pay bills, even though if you're not busy during that downtime or the winter time, you still got they still want their money. You still got to pay bills and things like that. So have your winter fund. Know your numbers. Johnny Mo. I got that out. I'm stealing that from him. Anyway, don't even worry about it. But how I do my aerations is I got a grid. And I forgot where I got this grid from, because I was doing so much research. I probably looked at nation, the area, what it costs, listening to people, what they charge, things like that. And I get so much information, and then I lock it down, and then I try to, see what works for me. Then I plug it into my numbers to see, okay, I should make this much money on this, in order for me to make some type of profit. So I know it goes deeper into that when you start looking at these numbers and what you need to make and things like that. Your profit. Things like that. I'm not there yet, but I just got the basic down where I know what I need to make. So my aerations, I don't do any aerations under 120. My minimum is 120. I have a 30-inch Toro aerator with a seeder on it. So and I have no problem sharing you how much I paid for that thing. I paid $12,600 for that. That's with the cedar. Adding the cedar onto it was like another, I think $1,200 or something like that, or something around there. So it's 11. Yeah, probably $1,500 or something like that. That it costs to add the cedar onto it. So $12,600. So I gotta pay this thing off. I got to pay on this thing. I got to make money with this. So I got to charge a price that I'm comfortable with, that I'm happy with, that I charge every time I use this machine. And that's the minimum price of when I do an aeration. I'm not going under that. So that I know that I'm at least making some money anytime I pull that thing out. I got to make money on it. Okay. So here we go. Minimum 120. So I got a tier that I do. I got 23 cent, 28 cent, 33 cent. And how I calculate that is I calculate that per square foot. So if I got a yard, let's do an example. If I have a yard that's 9,500 square feet of aerating, I times that times 23 cents per square foot. That gives me $218.50 that I'm going to charge that customer to aerate that 9,500 square feet of grass. That's how I do it. Now, you got the 28 cent and 33 cent. I mean, I guess you can use those if you want to be the high price or things like that. You want to be higher. But if it works, it works. If it don't, then you got to bump it down to 28 cents. If that don't work and nobody's using you for your service, then bump it down to 23 cents. If that don't work, maybe you got to bump it down to 20. And see where that price range falls where, you're actually getting business. But what works for me is the 23 cent per square foot. Now they got another way that you can estimate it too, that I looked up one time, and it said charge between $15, $17 per 1,000 square feet. So every 1,000 square feet, $17, $15, Whichever one you want to do. You want to be high, you want to be low. Let's do the $17. Let's be high. You don't want to short yourself. Let's be high. So, same scenario. 9,500 square feet times $17 equal. Oh, let's do this again. Mess that up. 95 is 0 times 17 equal $161.50. $160.50. So the way that I do it, I'm still high. You know, I'm at that 218. This giving me $161. Maybe I'm too high. I don't know, but it works for me. You know, this is the price that I'm comfortable with. This is the formula that I use, and I use it, and that's it. You know, if it works for me, then I keep using it. That's just the way it is. You got to find out what, you know, works for you and what plugs into your numbers and plugs into you making a profit and all this stuff going on. See, people think that this lawn care thing is easy. It ain't easy. It's not easy. We don't have like a lot of standard, you know, because our everything changes, fluctuates. You got customers that can afford it. You got some customers that can't afford it. You got the low baller customers. You got the customers that want to pay for quality and good service. You got some customers that don't really care. You know, you got all this stuff going on and things constantly changing, and you have to plug yourself in somewhere. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel, you know. So if something's not working, then I say to myself, maybe I got to bring my price down a little bit. Maybe I need to ask somebody, what do they charge? Maybe I need to call, like, I don't know, a True Green and say, hey, I got a 9,500 square foot of area I need you to aerate. How much would you charge me to do it? Now, he's going to tell you whatever. Then you can compare that to your pricing. You know, that's what's going down in your area. So it's a lot of components that's playing a part. How to price this stuff. I'm getting kind of 12 minutes. So overseeding, I do another tier. You either got 10 cent, 15 cent, 20 cent. I do the 20 cent. So when I'm overseeding, seed is expensive, and I use the best of the best seed in my area. So here we go. 9,500 square feet times, I do 20%, 20 cents, 0.20 equals $190 that I'm going to charge that person to overseed their yard. Okay, so that's 218 plus 190 plus 218 50. That's $211 and 85 cents. I think I messed that up on that price, but you get what I'm trying to say. You almost got like $400 right there. That's like $400 something dollars where you're aerating and you're overseeding. You throw in some fertilizer. How I do my fertilizer, granulated. I throw my fertilizer if the customer want fertilizer put down at the end of the season. My minimum is $75 for like just average yards that, you know, I can eyeball and say, oh, it's not really big yard, blah blah blah, this and that. I drop fertilizer for $75 minimum. But when I start getting start measuring yards and stuff, 9,500 square feet times, and I usually do with my fertilization 0.15. 0.15 per square feet. That equals $142.50. So you're looking at $500 something dollars, five something, doing aerating, overseeding, and putting down some fertilizer. All right, guys, that's my time. Like, subscribe, leave a message, leave a comment. Tell me how you do yours. You know, don't criticize me about how I do mine. Just tell me how you do yours, and we can kind of see the ball, whatever range. And it's good to know what other people are charging, like in different areas, different states, and things like that. So we all here to learn. We all here to continue to learn and see and tweak prices and things like that. So, you know, just leave it down in the comments. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button. Do whatever you gotta do, but you better do it. All right, guys, peace.